Why then YouTube? It's your boy Kurt, man. I'm back with another video. Top of the morning. Hey, we rise with the sun. You feel me? It's like 5:30 in the morning. I had to wake up early to get this out the way, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all good though. You know what I'm saying? So we about to knock this video out and we about to hit the gym soon after. But I'm basically, today we discussing the power of the subconscious mind. The reason why is because if we understand how the subconscious mind works, then we can understand how to reshape our self-image, because your subconscious mind plays a very big part in how you view yourself today. You know what I'm saying? So things that you might have experienced years ago, not might have, but things you experienced years ago basically influence your today life. The things you thought months ago are basically manifesting right now. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you think manifests in the future. You get what I'm saying? This is all happening in the subconscious mind. So I'm gonna mention 10 things, 10 points about how your subconscious mind works and the power of it. And at the end of these points, you're gonna see how understanding your subconscious mind is very important to manifesting. And you get what I'm saying? So let's get straight to it, man. First point, your subconscious mind influences your behavior. The subconscious mind controls around 95% of our actions, thoughts, behaviors, operating beneath our conscious awareness. So it controls 95% of your actions. This is your day-to-day actions. It's like, you know how you wake up in the morning. Sometimes you wake up and you get straight to the bathroom to brush your teeth. You don't think about that consciously sometimes. You know how sometimes you can be driving and you can black out, but you still get to the destination? How you do that? It was subconscious. Your body used to driving, so you end up doing it naturally without you having to be physically in that moment in order to do that action. This is all based in your subconscious mind. Sometimes you tie your shoes and you don't even think about it. It's subconscious. The breathing that I'm talking to you right now, I'm conscious of this video that I'm making, but I'm not really conscious of how I'm breathing as I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. But now that I've said that, now I'm gonna just be a little bit more conscious about my breath. You know what I'm saying? So it influences around 95% of your actions, your thoughts, and your behaviors. 95%, bro. So think about that spectrum. 95% is a huge spectrum. You understand what I'm saying? So your day-to-day behaviors are influenced subconsciously, not even consciously. That's point number one. Number two, memory storage. So your subconscious holds an immense amount of information, including memories, beliefs, and past experiences, which influence how we respond to current situations. These stored memories can influence our actions and decisions without us even realizing it. So your subconscious mind holds an immense amount of information, including your memories, beliefs, and automatic reactions, right? And past experiences, which influence how you respond to current situations. You know how somebody might be able to somebody might be able to bring a version out of you that you don't want to see simply because they might have triggered you. It might have been a trigger. You know, they might have said something that you might have experienced in your past that you didn't like, that they said now, which caused you to react in a way that, you know, might have brought out a version of you from the past, because your subconscious mind is holding this memory of that experience. So if somebody brings that experience, or if somebody says something or does something that might trigger a memory within your mind, you will then react in a way that you might have reacted in the past based off the current situation, because your subconscious is holding that memory of the past, right? So as much as it's holding that memory of the past, you have to understand that if you're very much attached to that memory, you might react in a way that you did in the past. So for example, if you were the type of nigga, for example, like you grew up always getting bullied, but you were not the type of nigga to hide away from the bullies. You were the type of nigga to always say, fight them bullies, you know what I'm saying? You might find out that later on in your life, you end up doing the same shit if you experience something from somebody that made you feel like how those bullies made you feel. You might react exactly the same way that you did with them bullies. This is because that person would have triggered a memory, you know what I'm saying? And your subconscious is responsible for storing that memory. So it's very imperative that you understand that. And that's point number two. Point number three, emotional responses. Emotions are I just said something to back this up, right? But emotions are often triggered by subconscious thoughts and beliefs, driving automatic responses. So your emotions are often triggered by your subconscious thoughts and beliefs, your driving, and your automatic reactions. For instance, your phobias, your anxiety, or love can be traced to subconscious programming developed over time. This is why we have people who have different perspective on what love is. My perspective on love could be, you know, always um being positive to each other, always speaking highly of each other, you know, never speaking down on each other, always elevating each other. And somebody else view on love could be, you know, a tough love kind of view where you knock each other down, you talk shit about each other, you talk negative. But it's all different spectrums, right? It's different spectrums of love, but it is all based off the type of love that you experienced when you were young. So your emotional responses, it backs up what I just said in the past point, where, you know, you might have grew up with in a place where you were getting bullied and you had to fight back. So when an experience like that happens now this time, you have not you have an emotional response naturally. This is your subconscious mind. You reacting to things without you even being aware of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is the power of your subconscious mind, bro. It's responsible for your emotional responses. So most of the time when you have an emotional reaction, that shit is not even a conscious thing. It's your subconscious mind going crazy because, you know what I'm saying, somebody might have triggered or might have opened a door that was closed. Shit, then you have an emotional reaction. You crash out. You ever been in a relationship where a girl might bring out a version of you that you don't like no more, and then you end up crashing out? It's exactly the same thing. That's because it's in your subconscious. It's not that you're conscious of it, but it's deep down in the subconscious, bro. Whereas if somebody does something or says something, they might just be able to open that door, then you might just have a reaction, an emotional one. So that's point number 3. Point number 4, healing power. The subconscious mind is responsible for bodily functions like healing and recovery. Many studies show that subconscious belief, such as placebo effect, can lead to real physical changes in the body. This is one of the most important points I've covered so far, healing power. So, the subconscious mind is responsible for bodily functions like healing and recovery. Many studies show that subconscious beliefs, such as placebo effect, can lead to real physical changes in their body. So I want to make an example of around 2019, back when we had the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I said it, but back when we had that, a lot of people didn't pass because their subconscious was fucked. You know, a lot of people would tell themselves that, yo, I'm sick, I'm about to die. A lot of people would shape their subconscious in a way that doesn't help them heal. It's a placebo effect. You know how sometimes the doctor will give you some pills, but you might get sick. You go to the doctor give you these pills. Doctor say, hey, you take these, you're gonna be good. So because in your mind, you got an idea that the doctor is the one who knows what he's doing. The doctor is the one who done study this shit. If you go there, in your mind, you already know that the doctor's gonna heal you somehow by giving you something or by telling you something. So already in your mind, before you even do the action, you've already told yourself that, hey, if I go to the doctor, I'll be good. Guess what's gonna happen? Placebo. You're gonna get to the doctor, automatically you're gonna already start feeling good. Your body's gonna have a chemical reaction simply because you got to the doctor, and simply because you had premeditated and subconsciously told yourself that by the time I'm done here, I'm gonna be good. So it's a placebo. Your body's reacting to that. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? You understand what I'm saying? It's got healing power in your subconscious. So you get to the doctor, shit, doc, I got flu, I got 1, 2, 3. Doc says, okay, cool. We're gonna prescribe you with 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna take these 3 times a day at these times. And I'm telling you, by the time it's Friday, you'll be all good. And you're gonna be like, shit, thank you, doc. Thank you for helping me. You're gonna take them pills, nigga. You all overly confident, you highly emotional, you got positive emotions about the meds. You take the meds, nigga, and in no time, by Friday, you good. Sometimes, not sometimes, but in most cases, it's you that did the healing, not the meds, bro. In all the time, it's always you. You have to understand the power that your subconscious is playing. Bro, me and you might take the same meds, but if I got such a negative view on these meds and say these meds are gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me, bro. Whereas if you say these meds gonna heal you, they're gonna heal you. That's the power of your subconscious mind. I'm trying to tell you, it's got healing power and killing power. As much as it says it got healing power here, it got both healing and killing. You can't know hot without cold. So as much as you can influence yourself in a positive light using your subconscious, you can also influence yourself in a negative light using your subconscious. The reason I'm mentioning these points is because the more you start understanding how your subconscious is working, the more you understand how important it is and how much of a important role it plays in reshaping your self-image. Because if you're trying to be successful, if you want to be successful and you got things that you want to accomplish, you have to have a self-image that allows you to move in that direction. If you're not seeing yourself in a specific light, you're not going to move in that light. You understand what I'm saying? And your subconscious is very important in helping you understand that. So point number 4, it's got healing power. It works in a way that the placebo works. So whatever you think and you believe 100% is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, Yeshua was telling his disciples what he tell them. He said, and when y'all pray, act as if it's already been done. Before y'all even end the prayer, you need to act as if it's already been done, bro. Act as if you've already got that you want. So before you even get to the doc, you already know, right? Deep down inside, you know, hey, doc gonna help me. So you already act as if you heal. And then you get the meds, you take the meds, and then you heal. Like, it's all about what happened before the action. You have to understand everything that happened before you taking those meds was subconscious. That's the power of your subconscious mind. It's like everything that happens before you take action towards attacking your goals is subconscious. So like feeding yourself positive things and telling yourself very positive things about yourself and reinforcing your self-belief and your self-belief. Reinforcing it is the important thing before you take the action, because you're going to start taking your actions with much more conviction and much more belief in yourself, and you're most likely going to succeed in that you're taking your action because you 100% believe in yourself and you've already subconsciously instilled this. Do you understand? Let's get it. Number 6, point number 5, creativity and problem solving. The subconscious mind often solves problems in ways that the conscious mind cannot. People often experience aha moments or sudden creative ideas in their mind when it's not actively focused on solving a problem. That's facts. You know, sometimes you might just be chilling and you had a problem you needed to solve, and then boom, something happens and you're like, there you go. So your subconscious mind is working overtime, bro. It's working more than you're working. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you have those aha moments like, fuck, there go the answer, you know, of a question maybe you might have had days ago or weeks ago. You know, it might just hit you like that. And sometimes you might just get a sudden burst of creativity. Like, for example, me, I'm a music producer. I sometimes get, you know, just bursts of creativity and I get ideas that I need to put out. And I can't do nothing much sometimes before I put them out. Or sometimes that idea gets stuck in my head and it becomes a fuck up until I get that idea out. So it's like your subconscious mind is constantly working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Number 6, self-suggestion and affirmations. The subconscious mind is highly receptive to positive suggestions and self-suggestions. The subconscious mind is highly receptive to positive affirmations and self-suggestion. Repeating affirmations can help reshape beliefs and lead to positive behavior changes over time. Understand that. Repeating affirmations can help you reshape your beliefs and lead to positive behavioral changes over time. Do you remember how I said it's about the thought before the action? So the same way the placebo works, right? You know when you get to the doctor that you're going to be healed. It's exactly the same way that positive behaviors within you works, right? So before you even get to the action, you already need to start thinking in the way that you want to act, right? So by self-suggesting and affirming that you are this, constantly self-suggesting it, constantly reshaping your mind that I am. This is the I am, right? So you get yourself YouTube affirmations, nigga. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am everything positive. This is how you reshape your mind. So you're suggesting this to yourself. Remember that nobody else is telling you this. This is self-suggestion and affirmation. So it most likely will help you reshape how you think and how you view yourself. And the moment you reshape how you think and how you view yourself, you're going to start walking in the light in which you view yourself. Do you understand? It's very imperative that you understand that. It's very important, bro. If you think of yourself like, if you think about yourself, if you don't respect yourself, you're not going to walk in a way that you can, that shows that you respect yourself. If you view yourself like a fucking bum, you're going to think like one, you're going to feel like one, and you're going to walk like one, right? But if you view yourself like a king, like a god, what's going to happen? You're going to start thinking like a king, you're going to start walking like a king, and you're going to start getting treated like a king. So self-suggestion, self-affirmations is highly important for your subconscious mind. It's listening, bro. Your subconscious mind listens even when you're sleeping. It doesn't know the difference between a joke and what's real. So everything that you're saying to yourself, your subconscious is listening to. So every time you got something that you want to do and you don't do it and you say, fuck, I can't do it. Fuck, I don't know if I'm capable. You're telling that to yourself deep down inside. And over time, these are the thoughts you're going to have about yourself. And over time, you won't be able to, achieve what you want to achieve because you have no belief in yourself, because this is what you've been telling yourself over time, bro. But if you telling yourself, fuck, I can do this, I'm that nigga. If you constantly been telling yourself this shit, think about the times where you're going to have challenges in your life. Your subconscious mind is going to react how? I'm that nigga, right? Because this is what your subconscious knows. This is what it knows. So it has no choice but to react in the way that it knows. But if you're always in a victim state, if you're always in a bitch state complaining, when you come across adversities in your life, best believe you're going to react. Your first response is going to be complain. And that's such a negative response because complaining is going backwards instead of forward. What is the point of complaining? There is no point in complaining because complaining is taking 10 steps back. But if this is what you're used to, if this is what your subconscious mind's memory holds, then it's going to react like that instantly without you even being conscious about it. This is why it's the subconscious mind. And this is why it is responsible for 95% of your life, my nigga, 95. So if you understand that 95% of your life is non-involuntary and is operating from a subconscious level, you understand that you need to focus more on that subconscious part more than the conscious, right? And how can you focus more on the subconscious part? It's 5, nigga, I woke up at 5:30 this morning to make this video, right? But I need you to understand something. You need to wake up every morning and tell yourself positive things about yourself. Every fucking morning. You rise with the sun like a warrior. That's what I decided to do. I started rising in the morning with the sunlight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I woke up before the sun came out. I feel good about it. It's about the 3rd time I'm doing this, man, this year. So we about to go crazy, wake up early morning. But back to the video, like I was saying. Wake up in the morning and have positive affirmations about yourself every fucking day. And in no time, you see how you start thinking about yourself. The more you start thinking about yourself in a positive light, you're going to react in a positive light. And you're going to move in a positive light. The reason I mentioned the points I did is because I want you to understand that it's very imperative that you understand how your subconscious is working. Most of the time, like all the things you've done until this point, bro, most of the time is not conscious. It's mostly from a subconscious point of view. And understanding that all the experiences you experience from a young nigga is what influences your subconscious. So it's really up to you to unlearn. Like you can be so conscious. So now that I've made you aware of your subconscious, right? You need to deep dive into your subconscious and unlearn the things that you learn that you know that are not good for your conscious, that are fucking up your self-image, You need to go and look at those things, write those things down, and you need to work on a way that you can combat and reshape those things. All the negative things. Remember I told you all the negative things ever told about you is a fucking lie? Anything niggas say about you that is negative, you need to understand that it's a lie, and you need to replace it with positivity, bro. Understand that. It's imperative that you understand. But that's today's video, bro. Understanding the power of your subconscious mind is imperative in reshaping your self-image. So we have to understand it to the point that we understand it so that we can then overstand it. You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all need to go do some more further research and more homework regarding your subconscious mind so we can work on reshaping the self-image. But come on, man, don't forget to raise your arm up in a masculine fashion, and always remember to take care of yourself. I love you, and I love yourself. Peace.